Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I thought it would be good to do a video on some stuff that I've been watching, and probably you guys are watching the same thing. I've been catching up on the 90 Day Fiance What Now. I think it's only on the app. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. I don't know if it airs on TV, but yeah, some of the couples that I've been interested in seeing, like what has been going on, their stories are on there. So I thought it was good to just go through each of the couples. I know it had been, like, it's been on the app for a while, but like I said, I'm catching up on it. So if y'all are interested, we can go through the couples and see what they have been doing, okay? So I'm just only going to do 3 couples this episode because there's like a lot of them, and there's a lot of episodes that are already out. I don't know if it's still going on. Not sure if they're still putting new episodes on the app or not, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just do Jesse, Steven and Olga, and Laura and Aladdin for this 90 Day Fiance What's Now recap, because what's new? What's new? What's now? So as I keep watching, I'll drop more episodes of the couples, and like probably 3 couples at a time. So just stay tuned for that. I'll try to get them up as soon as possible. As soon as I watch them, I'll put a review out and then give it to you guys. So first we have Jesse. We pretty much know what's going on with Jesse, okay? Jesse says he's been single for a year. We know that Jesse and Darcy were a thing, and then Darcy's on before the 90 days. She's with Tom now. But her first boo was with Jesse, okay? Yeah, things didn't work out between Jesse and Darcy, but yeah, so Jesse has still been on the prowl, okay? Like I said, he's been single for a year, and he's trying to find a way to make a career start in America, okay? He's a personal trainer right now. And this whole, like, what's been going on now with Jesse is that, like, he's like, look, the girls want me, okay? And I'm trying to find somebody who is real. Jesse has been saying his DMs have been blowing up. Okay, y'all have been blowing up his DMs. Okay, he's saying that he doesn't know people want him or for his good looks. Okay, and it's hard. It's been hard for Jesse. Okay, so have some empathy. All right. So then Jesse invites some of his friends for like a little sushi dinner. The sushi looks good, okay? And basically all he was saying was that Darcy has been blowing him up, and Darcy has been saying, I love you, I want to get back with you, and all of that. And then they show like a screenshot of the messages. And I'm like, I don't know who to believe, Jesse. I don't know who to believe, okay? But anyways, he goes on a date. It's with a nice lady named Bianca. She's a teacher in New York. She teaches four-year-old kids. She says she was raised in Israel, but she's been in New York for like 11 years. And so her and Jesse go on a nice little date. And she seems like a nice lady, okay? It may seem like they like each other, I guess. And so they both like plan for another date. And then we get the scene. So the scene we saw in the tell-all of the update on Jesse, and like when he went to go do that speaking engagement at the old folks home, the senior citizens home, okay? And I still don't know what he was talking to them about, but we saw it more in length, but I don't know what he went there to talk to the people about. And they looked like they was just as confused, okay? They was like, why is this man here? Why? I thought lunch was gonna be here, but this man is here, and he acting like he's trying to teach us something, okay? I said, this is a mess. But anyways, we saw that. In the next scene, we see that he goes on another date with Bianca, and him and Bianca are really getting to know each other very well, and they start liking each other. And then all of a sudden, Bianca's like, look, I gotta tell him something that I have been keeping secret. And I'm like, dang, what's up, Bianca? So she tells Jesse that she is going to be moving back to Israel permanently, okay? And immediately Jesse's like, look, this not gonna work, boo, okay? Like, I want a girl who lives in America, okay? So, like, you being in Israel, it's a no for me, dog, okay? So, I was like, dang, Jesse. The girl was like, he's not even trying to be with me. And then we come back to Jesse like, no, it's definitely a no. Like, sorry to that woman, but it's definitely a no, okay? So, I was like, dang. So, that was pretty much that was it for Jesse. Jesse is still looking for a woman. He's still on the prowl. So if y'all feel like y'all is ready, he looking for y'all, okay? Anyway. So then we get to Steven and Olga, which I don't know if I kept up with them or not. But they're a really young couple. Like, They met when he was in high school, she was in high school, something like that. He is from Maryland. They met at a coffee shop in Maryland whenever she was visiting there from Russia. And one thing led to another, they hooked up, okay? He said that he liked the way she said his name. And so that was all that was it for him, okay? So they hooked up and she got pregnant. But she had to go back to Russia because she was only visiting here. So it was a really bad situation, but he was able to go visit her in Russia for a little while, and he also saw the birth of his son, okay, in Russia. And so then they had planned on getting married. He was like, I gotta propose because I want to see my son and I want us to be together. So then that set her on a K1 visa. So she was trying to get everything ready for this K1 visa by herself and do all that on her end, okay? So he meets up with some of his friends to talk about like what's gonna happen when Olga gets here and like how he's feeling and everything. And it was very much like a young person kind of talk. It was like, dude, like, what are you gonna do with the diapers, dude? What are you gonna are you gonna have time for yourself, dude? This is a really young conversation about having a baby. He says that she doesn't use diapers, and I'm like, and they're like she doesn't use like paper diapers, like does she use like cloth diapers? And he's like, no, she doesn't use any diapers. And I'm like, how does that work? Maybe like let me know, some moms out there, like, is that possible? Like, how does that work? Like, how do you do that? Okay, it just seems like it'd be a mess everywhere all the time. Okay, but anyway, so he gets done with his friends at the bar, and then he gets some text from Olga the next day, because he pretty much passed out after the bar, that she was about to leave, but she couldn't leave because the baby doesn't have a Russian passport. He has a U.S. passport, but not a Russian passport. So in order for him to get to leave Russia, he has to have a Russian passport. So, and that's going to take about 1 to 2 months for them to get. So that makes Steven feel like really bad that he missed all of her text messages and everything, and that he wasn't there for her and whatnot. And I was like, Steven seems like a pretty, like, for his age, he seems like a good guy, and they seem like they actually want to be together as a couple. So like, I'm all here for it. Like, by the end of their scenes, because it wasn't too much with them, by the end of their scenes, she's able to get over here, and whenever they meet up at the airport, you can tell that they both were like really look like longing for this moment. And I was like, this is cute. Okay, this is cute. It was really nice to see him with his son, and Olga seems happy, like she's gonna get some help with that baby. Okay, so I was like, it's cute, and I wish the best for them. They said the little credits after their scene said that they had, after 2 months, they had got married, like in the courthouse, but they're hoping to have like a bigger wedding with their family and everything later. And I was like, it's cute. So that was Steven and Olga. Then we get to Laura and Aladdin, okay? So we already know Laura and Aladdin pretty much, but just some background on them. Laura is from Canada, but she's been living in Florida. And Aladdin is originally from Tunisia, but he lives in Qatar, or he did live in Qatar. But whenever he was married to Laura, they were living in Tunisia, something like that. I don't know. So anyway, she was saying her son had disapproved of the whole thing from the beginning, okay? He wasn't here for it. He was living with her, so he was going to have to move with her to Tunisia permanently, because once her and Alan had married, she was going to pick up and move everything to Tunisia and live with him and his family. So, but of course that didn't happen, because before the tell-all happened, she says everything went left. Like, first of all, he had bought her like a ring, and she didn't think anything, like she didn't think they had problems or anything. And when she got back to America, she said she got to the tell-all, she said he just acted like he just hated her, he wanted a divorce, that she told her that she was disrespectful to him because she left the house and to go get some coffee, and he wasn't there and he didn't approve of it, so now he wanted a divorce. Okay, that's pretty much where they at right now. So she's back in Florida now, and she says she hasn't really spoken to him at all. He's blocked her on like all social media and whatnot, and he just don't want to have nothing to do with her. Okay, And as she's talking about it, she's crying because she says she feels like she lost her son, she lost her husband, and she lost her home because she's renting that home that she has in Florida, and her lease is about to be up. And her son wants to move back to Canada and live with his dad. So that means that she doesn't know where she wants to live. She doesn't really have any plans. Like, she's still married to Aladdin, but Aladdin wants a divorce. She was trying to live in Tunisia, but that, of course, that's not going to happen now. So she's just kind of up in the air, like trying to figure things out. So she says her and Liam are like slowly getting back to normal. Their relationship is getting better after the tell-all, because we know during the tell-all, Liam was pretty much laughing at the whole situation, like, "Mama, I told you this is a mess. Why do you do this all the time?" Insinuating that like she puts herself in bad situations in relationships and stuff like that. So she didn't like that. She said she was really hurting during the tell-all, and it was really hurtful for her son to be laughing at her during the situation. So they're trying to talk to each other, like, and have a garage sale and like get rid of some of his stuff or whatever. And they're basically just saying, she's saying that it was hurtful that you was laughing, laughing at my pain during the tell-all. And he was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." So they moved on from it, okay? Liam is like, "Mom, come move back to Canada, okay? I know he's moving in with his dad, but he's like, you can live with Granny, her mama." And she's like, "No, I don't live with my mama, okay? I don't want to live with my mama." And he's like, "I live with my mama." And she was like, "I know, I'm trying to wait. I've been waiting for you to get out, okay? It's been a long time, all right?" So Laura says she wants some answers from Aladdin, okay? So she calls his best friend Muhammad on FaceTime, and Muhammad was just like, "Look, what you did was bad. You went and you got some coffee, and you didn't tell Aladdin, your husband, and you should have told him, okay? Because where they lived, you shouldn't do that, or you can't do that, or I don't know the politics of that country, but from what they're saying, like, that's really, really bad to do, okay?" So she didn't know that. And that's another thing, like I've always said on these 90 Day Fiance reviews, is that the people who are moving to their fiance's country, they never know anything about the country, okay? They just go in there blind, like, "Woo, woo, woo, I'm in love. Let me go in here. Ooh, what y'all doing over here?" It's like, girl, can you like research what they do in that country before you just go in that country? So Muhammad continues fussing at her, and Lisa is like, Lisa, who the f is Lisa? So Muhammad is like still fussing at her, and then Laura is trying to like explain herself, and then Muhammad's like, "Look, you want to talk to Aladdin? He right here." And she's like, "What?" So he puts Aladdin on the phone, and Aladdin is like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" Okay. And she's like, "So what happened? Like, why are you think me leaving the cafe is gonna equal you divorcing me now? Like, I don't get it." And he basically is like, "Look, I don't want nothing to do with you. I hate you. I'm gonna divorce you. And that just is what it is. You're disrespectful. You've been disrespectful, and you never cared about me, and so I'm getting a divorce, okay?" And she's like, "I cared about you." And she's like, "Talk to me nicely," and stuff like this. And basically, he just gets aggravated, and he just curses at her. And she's like, "Well, bye, okay, if you're gonna curse at me." And so then she starts to cry, off the phone. She's like, "This is a lot. I can't believe this is happening." And I'm like, "Girl, I can't believe this is happening either, but whew, it's a mess, okay? It's a mess." And so she goes to a lawyer to try to figure out, like, what are her rights and what she can and can't do. She tells a lawyer that she is married in Tunisia. I don't know if she's married in the U.S. too. I don't think so, right? Okay. I'm asking y'all, like, y'all are going to respond right away. So she's married in Tunisia, but so the lawyer's like, "Do you have an original copy of your marriage certificate? And was it in English, or was it like, could you understand what was in the certificate or the license or whatever?" And Laura's like, "Look, they did tell me what was going on and what I was signing, but I don't know where the copy is, okay?" And so the lawyer's like, "Look, find a copy of it, okay? Because like we don't know what your rights are, pretty much." Like, she says, it could be something where if he notifies you 3 times, even if you don't get it or whatever, that can justify like nullifying your rights and or like just finalizing the divorce like altogether without you really knowing about it. And I was like, well, okay. It just seems messy, and it seems like a lot for Laura to like to get through right now. Okay, she says, look, I want my stuff that I left in Tunisia. Can I get that? And she's like, yeah, like you need to get that certificate, and you can use that as leverage of like you signing it if he gives you back your stuff. Okay, so I was like, dang, Laura, you're gonna have to go through a lot, ma. And so in the credits for her scene, it says that, you know, she received the papers from him, but their divorce is still pending. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do for this episode. Like I said, the next 3 episodes or the next 3 couples I'll probably do in another video. But let me know if you like these videos, if y'all are interested in what's going on on the 90 Day Fiance What Now series. I thought it'd be nice just during this time right now, since we're all in the house and we got nothing to do and we're just watching TV. Okay, so if there's anything y'all are watching y'all want me to review, just leave it in the comments below and I'll give it a, check it out and see if I'm interested in it, or it'll be interesting enough to review. But just put me any recommendations or whatever in the comments, or any other video ideas you guys have for me. But anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.